Here are two contexts where I think slow tempo work can provide value for an athlete. The first is after high output cycles like during open prep. There are high levels of perceived exertion, which lead to excessive accumulation of fatigue, and it doesn't take advanced physiology to understand that high levels of fatigue have a degradatory effect on motor control. So this provides our athletes the opportunity to re-ingrain foundational movement patterns like the front squat. The second is as a means of managing pain while working through preferential loading patterns. An example of this is in athletes that struggle with patellofemoral pain or patellar tendinopathy, quad tendinopathy. If you put them into a split squat stance, it's incredibly common for them to avoid the pain by shifting the knee back and shifting the hips back, preferentially loading the hips and taking some heat off the knee. We know that we want to put these athletes in a position to preferentially load the knee and the quads. In order to do so, we have to get them in that split squat stance and moving that knee anteriorly forward. In order to access this position that has been experiencing pain, allowing them to slowly work through that 4 out of 10 pain or 5 out of 10 pain, lets them access the position that we want, leading to the adaptations that we're looking for. But it also, from a fear avoidant perspective and psychological perspective, it allows us to gain more comfort with the movement, lets the brain and the body know that these positions are safe and that these are places that we want to go, and that this is how we have to get there. Historically, heavy slow resistance training has been seen as a means of addressing tendinopathy, but more current research has shown that they're not any more effective than standard tempo isotonics. So for me, this is more about the psychological understanding of how we're trying to access the movement and allowing the athlete to move through them and gain confidence in how they are doing so.